Hey guys, I'm Ouroboros. Let's play Persona 5 Royal. It is May 16th, and it looks like Dr. Maruki has a lesson for us. Hey there, I'm Dr. Maruki, your school counselor. Thanks to the school, I can even talk to you outside of counseling now. I want to talk a little more about how mental health and perception can affect you. Don't worry, I don't want to stress you out or anything, just relax and listen. How much do you guys know about the emotional mind? See, what's going on in your mind can actually affect your body pretty significantly. There's proof it can even heal you, just depending on your outlook. So, Amamiya-kun,
Any ideas?
what do we call the phenomenon when believing in a treatment's power is enough to improve your condition? That is the placebo effect.
This is it. That's
Yep,
right.
that's correct. Some people specify that placebos don't actually have any curative properties, but even if the medicine does nothing chemically, it can affect your perception and help you feel better. On the other hand, if you don't trust the medicine to begin with, it might make you feel even worse. We call that a nocebo. Alright, well, it looks like cognition can play a big impact on our health. I mean, I know how the placebo thing goes. Like, if you feel good about something, you're typically gonna do well. And, you know, I always like to say that whether you think you can or can't, you're probably right. Anyway, that's just one example, but my point is that our minds and our bodies are more connected than we think. So it's important not to push yourself too hard. Remember, your mind needs time to rest too. And it's my job to help with that, so come by the nurse's office whenever you're feeling down. The mind affects the body, huh? You think I'll change back into a human if I just believe in it hard enough? I don't know about that, but I don't know. Maruki, he's got nice snacks, he's got tips to improve like our mental well-being. I like this guy, he's cool. The Madarame exhibit is great, you gotta go see it. I've been feeling pretty down lately. Maybe I should go to counseling. I never knew that art could be so explosive. Have you been to counseling yet? Huh, the Madarame exhibit, eh? When is it until? Well, looks like the Madarame exhibit and Dr. Maruki are the talk of the school.
Phantom thieves going by train. This ain't any different from how I get home from school, you know.
The train is the fastest way to go. Plus, we can bring pets on here.
Hey, who are you calling a pet?
Dude, be quiet! We didn't pay the pet fare.
I'm the one guiding you to your destination. You should be calling me Master. Oh, Kitty!
Shoot.
Is that your pet, mister? I heard it meowing.
Oh, yeah, it's, no, it's just a stuffed animal. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's just a toy. It meows when you press on its head.
You heard her. Press on its head.
This is ridiculous. Wowie! Again!
Time to button mash.
That's so funny! I want to hear it again! Oh, I just threw open my mouth.
Oh, seriously?
The next stop is Shibuya. Shibuya. Doors will open on the left side.
Oh, this is our stop. Well, see you later. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Man, there's so much goofy dialogue in this game. That's one of my favorites, the time to button mash. Oh, so good.
So, which line do we gotta transfer to?
Doesn't look like there are any stations close by to that address. If anything, this is the closest station.
What? And we gotta walk the rest of the way? What kind of phantom thief takes the train and then walks to their destination?
Stop your complaining.
It's supposedly a shack, but this is the neighborhood he lives in. As expected of a famous artist, looks like the fastest route is to get to the station square and then go to Central Street. Let's move.
Oh god, I gotta figure out how to get there. Can I just... Oh, I can just fast travel? Oh god, I thought I had to find my way through the Tokyo subways again. Nah, we're chilling. Let's just go over to Central... Actually, there's a guy here. What do you have to say? Young... Oh, well, that's depressing. I wish I could paint again. It's his fault I have to live in such a shitty life. Are you okay, dude? That's awful. Leave me alone. I was at his beck and call, and this is what I get. It's over for me now. Jeez, that's awful. Well, looks like some other people are chatting over here. What do you guys have to say? Well, I enjoyed the Madarame exhibit. I don't know much about art. You're fine. You won't need to think too deeply. You'll feel it when you see his work. Yeah, the passion that Mr. Madarame puts in his work is undeniable. I'm sure you'll feel it too. Why do they say Mr. Madarame here? Don't they usually do like the Japanese honorifics? That's weird. I've never noticed that before. I see. I've heard a lot of good things about this exhibit on TV too. I'm getting excited. Interesting. I've never noticed that. But let's head to Central Street. You sure it's this way? I don't remember seeing a house. It's supposed to be in a residential area past Central Street. We'll have to walk a bit though. Okay, let's get going.
Suguru Kamoshida, former Olympian, teacher at Shujin Academy. Reason for turning himself in is a heavy conscience, huh? The human mind doesn't change that easily, let alone their natural temperament. Shujin Academy. Seems doubtful. Perhaps I'll have someone look into it, just in case.
Is that it?
We're at the right address. The door plate does say Madarame.
You ring the bell.
Me? The walls won't collapse when I do, will they?
No one sneeze or we'll blow this house down, okay?
Who is it? Sensei is currently...
It's Takamaki.
I'll be right out.
People really do live here.
Takamaki-san. You two are here as well?
Hey, sorry, but, we ain't here to talk about the modeling thing. There's something we gotta ask you. Is it true Madarame's plagiarizing stuff? He's abusing people too, yeah?
Are you serious?
We read about it online.
This? Preposterous! Not only is the plagiarism impossible, but abuse? He welcomes pupils into his own home! This is no act of violence, it is charity! And I'm the one residing here and studying under him. I'm saying it's not true, so it's beyond doubt.
You might be lying about it.
That is utter rubbish. I had no family when Sensei took me in and raised me into what you see now. If you continue to ridicule the man I owe my life to, you will rue this day!
You really think that?
Yusuke, what's the matter? I heard you yelling.
These people are slandering you with baseless rumors.
Forgive them, Yusuke. They must have heard some bad rumors and came in worry for their friend's safety.
Understood, Sensei.
Well, even I doubt that a cranky old man like myself could be liked by everyone.
That's not what we meant.
I'm sorry to have butt in on your conversation. However, I do have neighbors around. Won't you please keep it down? Now, if you'll excuse me.
That was discourteous of me. I'm sorry. I know. I think you'll be able to believe in Sensei if you saw that painting. It's his maiden work, as well as his most representative piece. It's titled Sayuri.
Sayuri?
This was the painting that inspired me to become an artist.
It's so beautiful.
I don't know all this fine art stuff, but even I can tell that this is impressive.
When I first saw you, I felt the same powerful emotion as when I saw this painting.
Me?
I wish to pursue beauty like this. And I believe drawing you will be part of that pursuit. I implore you, seriously consider my offer. I'm sorry that you took the time to come all this way, but I must assist Sensei today. I hope that we can discuss this further another time. If you'll excuse me then.
Those two seem like nice guys, don't they?
Maybe the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is a different person.
Man, right when we thought we found a new target, too.
How's the metanav?
Oh,
Hey, the app.
was it picking up our conversation? This display. It means that Madarame has a palace too, right? But why?
Madarame, plagiarism, and then shack, huh? These seem to be the keywords.
For real though, what the hell's going on? Does an old man like him really have a palace?
We have the person's name and the location. All that's left is the what that Madarame mistakes the shack for to enter his palace.
You mean, like how Kamoshida thought the school was his castle?
That's right. Let's try saying some things. They can be random guesses.
It's a bit sudden though.
Why don't we start with castle?
No candidates found.
Then what about prison?
No candidates found.
Ah, what a pain. Jail, warehouse, and guidance counseling office. Might as well add farm.
No candidates found.
Not a single hit.
Should we come back another time?
A building that's related to artists. If we think from there, what would it be?
I think the best bet would be a museum, right?
Beginning navigation.
Beginning navigation? Whoa, really?
Alright, well, looks like we're taking a bit of an impromptu trip to the metaverse. Let's see what this guy's palace is all about. It's a museum.
Hey, when did you activate the nav? You surprised me.
Didn't have much of a choice. I think we just happened to get it right.
What if I hadn't noticed and then wandered off and got caught by an enemy?
Probably would have figured it out once you started walking on two legs.
Arr.
So even you can slip into the metaverse without realizing it, Morgana?
Yes. In a place with minimal cognitive distortion, the differences can be subtle.
Forget that. Look! That shack is seriously some kind of museum?
Let's go check it out.
Alright, well, looks like we found our answer. Let's see what this thing's all about.
It's so extravagant, to the point that it's gaudy. It's a museum, right?
This is Madarame's?
Well, a palace is a world formed by a mind twisted by desire. Remember Kamoshida's castle?
Madarame's artwork is on display at museums in reality too, though. His exhibit was popular, and people already respect him. Why would he fantasize about a museum?
You got a point. It ain't related to plagiarism or abuse either.
Let's try looking around. Racking our brains here won't do us any good.
Right. That aside, ain't a museum a must for Phantom Thieves?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now that's our Joker. I feel the same.
But man, just look at that insane crowd.
Well, this certainly is a far cry from that shack that we were just at. But,
Yes!
well then, it's time we begin our infiltration. Are we gonna have to wait in that gigantic line? Don't be stupid, we're not going in the front door. But there's a high wall around the building.
Shall we go?
We'll just have to find a way up and over it. In any case, let's get going. This is certainly a place. No arguing that, but it looks like we can jump up this truck right here. Please, thank you.
Yep.
Is this really how he thinks of that rundown shack? It's overwhelmingly shiny. It's not just hitting me, it's just hitting me that, oh my gosh, I can't speak. It's just not hitting me that this is the old guy's palace. That's why we're here, right? Come on, let's go check it out. All right, jump down. Well, we're in. That looks like the line. I don't think we want to go that way, though. We can break these things. I don't know what they are. Kind of look like a vase, but not really. There's another one here. A bad sculpture. And we can kind of hop past these little blocks here and there. Should be another thing for us to snag there. Yep. And as we hop along, we should find our way to the roof. with one last thing to snag here, and there should be an open window for us to jump in. Nice little way for us to sneak in.
Hey,
Ooh, the skylight's open. I think we can get in here. But it's a pretty far drop. Will we be able to get back out this way?
Now's my
Don't worry, I have a rope. I'm our tool specialist after all. So, what's your call, Joker? Want to head inside? Yeah, let's do this. Let's see what's inside. It's gotta be something good, right? Plenty of art to steal for us. Looks like a bunch of paintings of people. It's quiet in here, almost eerily so. Hey, it's moving. Come on, we're in a palace. That ain't anything to be freaking out over. The palace reflects its ruler's heart. We may want to check these paintings out. But first, let's steal this. Well, what do we got here? Oh, hey, there's some kind of explanation here. Let me see. It's someone's name and age? What the hell? That can't be the title of the painting, right? Do you think it's the artist's name? Let's check the other paintings too. I think there might be something more important about them. Well, it looks like this is our only way to go. Lots of portraits here. Kind of weird for Madarame to have all this stuff, but it is his palace. I bet we'll find out more if we just keep exploring onwards. Also weird that there's no security here. I mean, we've got these things. They look like metal detectors or something. I'm not quite sure.
Hey, this doesn't make any sense. Madarame's famous for having a variety of art styles, but all the portraits on display here look the same. This is way different from what was at the...
wait a sec. Ain't this that guy we saw in Mementos? You know, the one who was shit-talking Madarame?
Natsuhiko Nakanohara. His name's written on the plaque.
Dude, I don't get it. Why is there a painting of him in here? And more important, why is his name written under it?
You're right. Doesn't art usually have, like, the title of the piece or the artist's name?
This is quite the mystery. Alright, let's keep looking around for now.
Weird that guy's here after he shit-talked Madarame, but I guess all we can do is keep running forward and... What? No way.
Hey, isn't this a painting of that guy?
It says Yusuke Kitagawa. There's no mistaking it.
Huh? Wait a second. What do you think these paintings are?
They're Madarame's pupils, right? Yusuke and that Nakanohara guy both studied with him.
I think you're right.
For real? All of them? But it was only Yusuke when we went to his place before.
This must include former pupils as well. Only one remains now. Taking into account what that Nakanohara guy said earlier, things are getting clearer. Alright, let's keep investigating. We need something to further confirm our deductions.
Okay, well, I mean, he seemed like a nice guy before, but now I'm not so sure. Looks like we got something over here. There's some sort of brochure here. What, you find something? We're here to investigate, so we should check everything that catches our attention. Well, it is glowing at me. What do we got? Is this a pamphlet? This is getting way too detailed for a frickin' palace. Why'd he bother making something like this? Oh, there's a museum guide on here. Let's take it with us. We get a map. Yeah, it might even show us the location of the treasure. That's a possibility. At the very least, it should be a good reference for the scale of this place. Huh? But the map only shows half the museum. I see. It says it's 1 out of 2. Then the 2 out of 2's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Just how big is this place? We can worry about that another time. Right now, our objective is confirming Madarame's cognition. We may have to reconsider our plan depending on what we find. I mean, he's got a palace. Seems pretty sketch to me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to rush into this. We do have a couple treasure chests we can pick up. Just like with Kamoshida, if we change his heart, he might die. I don't really want to risk that on somebody who, you know, doesn't deserve it, or maybe who isn't that awful. We've only come across one palace so far. And we do get a weapon for Morgana, so I'll go ahead and equip that. Well, let's just keep progressing through here and see what we can find. What is this? Giant sculpture?
Look at this.
The Infinite Spring? A conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame created with his own funds. These individuals must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives. Those who cannot do so have no worth living? Hey, this is most likely about the plagiarism, right?
Damn it, what a phony geezer.
In other words, his pupils are his property. He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true. He's stealing the ideas from talented students in exchange for securing their livelihood. I wondered about those portraits on display. They must all be his pupils through his cognition. This even says that they have no worth. Couldn't this be about the abuse? Madarame will keep them around as long as they're useful to him. But the moment they're not...
He's treating them like slaves or tools.
Why is Yusuke keeping quiet about this? He's got no reason to cover this up.
He did say that he owes Madarame his life for being taken in.
But still.
When we were at the exhibit, I praised one of the pieces on display. But Kitagawa-kun acted strange. Maybe that piece was plagiarized too.
What's the call? Ain't this enough to target Madarame?
Yeah. Yeah, I think this settles it. Like I said, he didn't seem like such a bad person, but, you know, if he's plagiarizing off people's work, especially his students, and even Yusuke, who, like, he took in, that's not okay. Let's do this.
That's what I'm talking about!
Hold on, you two. We should confirm these facts with Yusuke once more.
Confirm what, though?
It means we should get solid evidence that such crimes actually took place.
What a pain in the ass.
Besides, there's too much we don't know about Madarame yet.
You're right. I'll try contacting Kitagawa-kun. I might be able to get the truth out of him if I accept his modeling offer.
Wait, you're gonna do that?
You all better come with me, okay? I'm scared to go alone.
Famous, renowned artist, huh? Oh, this might be tougher than Kamoshida. Well, we'll just prep ourselves until we get confirmation from Yusuke. This is our first mission as real Phantom Thieves. We're gonna succeed no matter what.
Alrighty, well, with that out of the way, looks like it's time for us to return back to the real world. And it is evening. And we are back at Yongen-Jaya at Cafe Laban. The reason why Yusuke is hiding the truth, huh? Alright, what does Ryuji have to say? Oh, it's on this time. Would you really forgive someone unconditionally if you owe your life to them? I'm not so sure anymore. What are you bringing this up for? According to Kitagawa-kun, Madarame isn't a problem. Is something wrong? Yeah, a little. I mean, I know Madarame is a bad person, but still. Maybe I'm so hesitant because I haven't actually met any of his victims. Yeah, I guess that part's totally different from what happened with Kamoshida. This might be an extreme line of thinking, but if an evil person isn't causing any trouble now, is there really any point in us stepping in? Well, you got a point. So we're gonna let Yusuke decide if Madarame is worth going after or not. I don't know. If it were me, I'd never forgive that bastard. Yeah, maybe we should see how Yusuke feels about this. I guess we could talk some more after that. Okay, let's meet in Shibuya after school tomorrow. Sounds like a plan. Hey, another box came for you. So this is our stuff that we ordered off of the TV shopping channel. So this is actually something cool that I learned. Based on how Morgana is sitting determines what you can do at night. So if Morgana is laying down, like he is right now, that means you can't do anything. You have to go right to bed. If he's sitting, that means that you can do something, I believe, only in LeBlanc. You're not even allowed to go out into Yongen-Jaya. If he's standing, you can do whatever you want. You can go out, you can go to Shibuya, you can go wherever. But obviously, since he's laying down,
Well then.
let's call it a day and go to bed. Oh, looks like people have more to say.
Hey, it's me. I just can't forgive Madarame, but what Ann said made me think. To Yusuke, are we just a bunch of thugs?
I don't know. I really don't. We don't know him well enough to really gauge him very well.
You don't know either, huh? It ain't like he thinks it is. Pisses me off just thinking about it. Good people have to put up with so much crap while shitty adults do whatever they want. Makes me sick. I'm not wrong, am I?
Nah, you're okay. Don't worry. We'll take him down.
Aw, yeah. Don't tell Ann I called you, by the way. Seriously. Well, see you tomorrow.
Well, we'll see our friends tomorrow.